Well, the 18th Denver Colfax Marathon, as we were talking about, making some pretty big changes to its race courses this year to help accommodate more runners.
And I just got some great news about my leg, let me tell you. I don't know about yours yet.
I need to know what happened to my leg.
Okay, so we have race director Creek Kelly and CEO Andrea Dowdy. Thank you so much for coming in.
Sure.
Thank you.
So this is all because it's just so popular. You have more and more runners that are signing up. So how many more runners this year?
Well, I should have Andrea answer that question because I always say something and then it'll be too flamboyant.
I can tell you we're tracking right way ahead, and we had 21,000 last year. So it has just been remarkable to see how much it's grown over the years.
It sold out last year, I remember.
Sold out,
there were
yes.
some people that really wanted to do it and said, next year may be your year. So
Right.
maybe.
So people are already registering quickly, so I would say to everyone, that's a good idea.
And that's impressive that so many of them were selling out, because you're talking not only the marathon, the half marathon, the relay, the 10-miler, I mean, like all of them.
Yeah, it was a wild year last year. It really was.
It's crazy because, you know, when we started this event, when we started planning for this event in 2004, there was this big goal of having maybe someday 10,000 people. I mean, I was so completely wrong. I am not a promoter.
It goes back to what you were saying before. You'll say something flamboyant and then it all changes, right? Exactly. Tell us about some of the changes we can expect this year.
Sure, you want to kick it
Let me
off?
start with that because I think as a runner, I mean, I've competed a lot and over the years, and so I think about what does the course have to make your experience better? And one of the things we decided was there's a part of the course in the last 4 miles for every race that gets crowded and complicated, and you're trying to dodge people because the marathon's coming in, the half marathon's coming in, the 10-milers coming in, the relays coming in. That's a lot of things coming in together.
Funneling into one space.
So we met with the city agencies, and I have to say, and this is just the honest to God truth, you know, Dodie and the police worked with us for the last 7 months to produce this course that will now have channels for each event. So the marathon, the 10-miler, the relay will be on one side, in one lane, the half marathon will be in the other lane. And that is a huge change for those last 4 miles. And I think it's going to be a great runner experience. Now, who's doing the final? You're doing the final leg. So now you get to kick a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, good way to prep.
I love it.
Now there's some other changes, and Andrea, why don't you talk about those? Because they're pretty
So the
cool.
half marathoners are going to see a big difference.
Okay.
We have a brand new Zoo Mile. So, you know, there's a Down Under exhibit that's coming. We're going to have some of the first people to see that exhibit. They're just going to be opening maybe a day before, and then we run through. You're also going to go through the flamingo habitat, which is going to be great.
Yeah.
Harmony Hill. And then also, because so much of this major construction is now completed, the pathways are wider through the zoo. So this new Zoo Mile is going to be great. Then we topped it off. We said, okay, now they're going to go run through that fire station as a half marathoner. When you come out, we're actually going to keep you on Spear. So you're going to run by the dancing aliens at Denver Center for Performing Arts.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, those are very important landmarks in Denver. And then you're going to shoot through those channels like Cree was talking about. So great experience for the half and a great for the full 10-miler and relay.
Now, which one of the legs got reduced to just 1 mile?
Your leg? What leg are you doing?
The third.
The third leg. Oh, I'm sorry, I actually got beefed up.
I got less.
Now you need to prep for 5.9 miles. I just want to let you know.
See, people keep changing things on us. What is going on with this?
Jordan, here's the deal. You know, I have favorite legs. If I ever, you know, decided to run, I would run the relay, and I would pick the screaming downhill out of Lakewood back to.
You'll hear me screaming, that's for sure.
Back to Empower Field. No, that is the best one if you're looking for speed. If you're looking for experience, I don't know. I think the first leg and your leg are probably the most interesting legs because you go through so many different things. But you know, look, as a runner, I want you to have an amazing experience.
Right.
I want it to be. We were just at a running conference in Orlando when the Olympic trials were there, and people were talking about our event, this event that 9 News has been a part of since the first day. And I can remember so well with Ed Sardella and talking about this and so on. So what you guys have done to bring this event to fruition the public knows about it now. They identify with this event. Are you doing Colfax? Who would ever say such a thing 20 years ago?
Well,
Yeah.
great, Andrea, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
I don't appreciate you expanding my leg, but this is how
Our bad.
you can register right now for the Colfax Marathon. It's going to be a fun time. We hope to see you out